Hello and welcome to this short training on ghostwriting and how you can earn at least $500 to $1,000 from ghostwriting every single month. Also, if this is your first time of ever meeting me, my name is Cletus Frank and I'm a graduate of business administration. So for the last couple of months, I have been into learning high income digital skills, and in return, I've been able to earn money online from the internet using my smartphone and leveraging on this high income digital skill called ghostwriting. And I also coach people on how to make money for themselves using this digital skill as well. Alright, what is ghostwriting and how does it work? Ghostwriting is simply you writing for other people, writing for blogs, international platforms, international clients, and earning in dollars, whether you are a writer or not. And just anyone can do this business. Whether you are a student, you're a graduate, you're a copper, you're a stay-at-home mom, and even if you're a business owner, you can do this as well. So far as you're looking for something that will help you to make money online using your smartphone without having to show your face anywhere on the internet, I highly recommend this. It's for you. Also, ghostwriting does not involve any form of referral or sales and marketing, meaning that you won't be referring anyone or selling something to someone before earning from it. Also, you will not be posting on your WhatsApp status or any social media platform before earning. You won't be doing all of that. Also, in this type of ghostwriting, you won't be using Upwork or Fiverr for anything. In fact, after doing this type of ghostwriting, you won't be out and searching for who to work for because you will be given access to sites and platforms that will pay you immediately you write for them. One of these sites is owned by TikTok. Yes, that's in TikTok you waste your data on. It has a writing site too that pays. You might be asking, how do my students make money from ghostwriting? All they do is to apply to these foreign platforms or sites and get a contract. These sites are literally begging people to come and write for them. And when you do this for them in the right way, or which I am going to teach you how to do it, then they will offer you a contract. And the best part is that you must not even be the one to write, as you can outsource and have other persons write for you while you focus on signing the contracts of the work for payment. Alright, so these are examples of what a payment from a ghostwriting contract looks like. So by my left, you're seeing $662. That's a payment from one of the foreign companies in Singapore. And by my right, you're seeing another testimonial. Payment came in. This is $250. I know you're seeing what you like already. So these are the important things to note about ghostwriting. The first one is that it is very easy to get a contract. A single contract that you will get from this site will pay you up to $200K to $350K for a start. Yes, you heard me right, for a start. You won't be referring people to earn. You can get a contract in less than 10 to 15 working days. You're not going to sell anything to anyone to earn. You do not need to have any degree to do this. Nobody's asking for your certificate or your BSc, master's degree, whatever. In fact, in my ghostwriting community, majority of my students are undergraduates and don't even have a degree yet. And they're making so much money because they choose not to depend on their parents or wait to graduate in order to have a 9-to-5 job. But instead, they choose to make money while in school. All that we do is to stay in the comfort of our homes and write daily and get paid thousands of dollars monthly. You must not write by yourself before you earn. You will be shown how to use AI the right way to write as well. Also, you can get up to 4 to 7 contracts in a single month. So here is a testimonial from Jennifer, who signed her second contract for the month worth $100. That's, if you convert it to Naira, that's over 150K. And over here on my left is Courtney, who received her payment of $150, which is 226,000 Naira. On my right, another student that received a total of $1,100, which is over 1.5 million Naira. You might think I'm just calling out this amount of money because I feel like, no, this is real money. And on my left, there you can see another student that got paid $300, which she withdrew, and this is over 450,000 Naira. And on my right, another student signed about $220 contract, which is worth 330,000 Naira when it's being converted. On my left, Emmanuel signed his first contract of $342, which equals 513,000 Naira after it's been converted. And on my right, Precious received a payment of $253 from this company, which is approximately over 379,000 Naira. On my left is Ayola. Ayola is a 17 years old that signed an exclusive contract of $549, which is about 823,000 Naira. That's almost $1 million Naira. And on my right is Becca, who received a payment of $126, which is about 189,000 Naira. On my left is a student that signed a $760 contract, which is worth over 1 million Naira. On my left is a ghostwriting student that made withdrawal of his payment for the first time, and he's so happy, extremely happy. So like I said to you earlier, you can do this even if you don't know how to write as well. You will be taught how to get good writers that will help you write. In fact, a lot of people in my private group don't write by themselves. And this is exactly what they do to earn huge amounts of money for themselves. You might be asking, oh, Cletus, how do I start ghostwriting? Easy. The first thing that you're going to need is to get a proper training that will teach you everything about this business and how you can earn money and become successful at it. And this training is known as the Ghostwriting Money Generator Program. What will you get from this training program? You will learn a high-income digital skill called ghostwriting from scratch to expert level, and you can start earning from there. So in this training program, you will be given access to over 12 foreign platforms and sites that will give you contracts very, very fast. And the best part about this website is that they will also be ready to work with you any day, anytime. And that is why they cannot be found on YouTube or any random place or search tab, because they are international sites and they're in China, Orlando, Berlin, etc. And so you'll be given access to these special websites in the training. Also, you'll be taught how to write the type of books that these sites want, which will make them pay you very high. You'll also be taught how to properly structure your work in order to get your first contract in less than 3 days of applying for a contract on any website of your choice. Amazing, right? All right. So also in this training, you will learn how to open up to 5 domiciliary dollars accounts in the Nigerian bank or whichever bank based in your location, anywhere in Africa or white nation. This training will also show you how to get verified good writers that will write for you, and you will pay them after getting paid for the contract or before you get the contract. Depends on the agreement you have with the writer. Okay, so also you'll be given access to the ghostwriting community of over 2K plus ghostwriting students that will make it easier for you to stay consistent. Connect with those who have signed contracts already and see results faster. This training will also show you how to get verified good writers that will write for you, and you will pay them after getting paid for the contracts. Also, you will be given a lifetime access to my direct mentorship, where you'll be given access to 13 to 15 hours support daily, where I will hold you by your hands until you sign your first contract in less than 15 days of starting. This alone is worth 100K for free. Also, in order for me to support you personally, which I know that most coaches don't do this, immediately after you register for the training, I'll give you free 5 gig data, and this is only available for the first 50 persons that will get enrolled in this program immediately. Alright, so how do you get started with this ghostwriting money generator training program? I know you were about to ask that question. So the first thing I need you to know is that I currently want only 30 students for this particular month. And once I get the required number of persons, slot to be closed for the month. So the registration fee for this month is just 25,000 naira, and it's a one-time payment that covers for everything. Also, the 25,000 naira is only for this month because it's on a discount. But from next month, price will return to its original price, which is 40,000 naira. Because considering the fact that these contracts are worth thousands of dollars and you can get as many as you want monthly, the fee charge cannot be compared to the amount you will make per contract. So if I were you, I won't miss this one-time special offer for anything. So if you're ready to get started immediately, message me the word ready on my WhatsApp. So I will help you get started immediately from there. Also, if you have any questions, feel free to send me a message on WhatsApp to ask your questions as well. You may be asking, Cletus, how do I know you're real? Yeah. So on my left is my TikTok account where I educate people about the skill there, and on my right is my Telegram channel that I have people there where I get to communicate. We discuss how we get to sign contracts. So yes, I've come to the end of this training, and if you have further questions, my DM is always open.